Hi there. In this section of the marketing workshop, we will understand how to make a marketing strategy. In the previous sections, we understood what is marketing and we even understood how to identify our target group. Now let's use all of these elements to make our marketing strategy for our product or service. Let's take an example of a small product such as earrings which are made out of white metal. These are not silver, they are made out of simple metal which is brass or an alloy, and then they are coated with silver finish. These are simple and inexpensive and easily sold on a platform like Amazon. So if I were to develop a marketing strategy for a product like this, I would begin by first understanding what is the goal or objective of my marketing. Do I want more sales, or do I want more brand visibility? Do I want bulk orders? Do I want to popularize my brand? Let's set some of these objectives before you start marketing, because it's important to then measure the results on the basis of what you set out to do. Next, you will have to understand who is the competition. What are the competitors doing on Amazon? What are the other competitors who are selling on their own websites? And where all are they selling? At what price points are they selling? And why are they popular amongst the target audience? Next, we come to who is your target audience. So let's start understanding. Take a hypothesis that I want to sell to some people, assuming that their lifestyle is in a certain manner. I want to sell to the everyday working woman who buys her jewelry from Amazon. She is looking at unique products today. She's looking at unique designs and something she can wear to her workplace, which is, on a daily basis, something different, something to match her different outfits. So maybe can I add an element of color to that? And what do I tell this woman who wants to pick out these kind of jewelry trinkets also for gifting to her colleagues or to gift to her friends and relatives? What are the channels that you will use? Let's also identify where does she find all of these things. Those are the channels that I might want to use for my marketing. That becomes another important element in your marketing strategy, and we've got to identify what is the amount of budget that we want to put on these different marketing channels. Do we want to put the maximum on digital marketing? Is there a place that I can do marketing in physical as well, in the retail store? Can I supply to somebody else? All these are questions that you will have to answer while defining how do I go to market. Either you can choose to have a message that you can take to the marketing audience, where you can tell them, either you can choose to have a marketing message that you take to the audience and tell them, you should be looking at my piece of jewelry because here is something that will not fade, the polish will not wear off despite multiple wear. Or you talk about a USP of the product, saying we have unique designs, looks just like silver but is not silver. You can choose to communicate any of these messages. There are 7 elements of marketing that will help you further identify your goals, objectives, messages, your customer research, your competition research. 1. Product. 2. Price. 3. Place. 4. Promotion. 5. Process. 6. Physical placement. 7. People. So let's try and understand all of these aspects here and see how you can decipher what to say in each of these. Your product is a white metal earring in different designs. You have to decide what your product is. Once you've decided your product, you have to figure out what are the aspects of this product which are talk worthy. What is the price that you will sell this product at? Is there a market advantage that you're getting by pricing the product in a certain manner? If yes, please communicate that in your marketing. And therefore that comes into your marketing plan as well. Product, price, place. Where are you marketing these products? Are you choosing online channels? Are you choosing offline channels? You have to identify these channels by understanding where your target audience is. Next comes the promotion. What do I do for the promotion segment of our marketing plan? You have to decide what is the message. It could be a message that you're rolling out just for Diwali, in which case you will have a different kind of message that you will tell them. But always remember, this message will resonate with your target audience and you're expecting a response from them. Craft your message in that manner. Next, we come to the process. What happens when the buyer buys? You have to be ready for that. When your target customer buys your product, who ships it? When is it shipped? Who does the packaging? How do you check the customer service elements to it? You have to be ready for all of these elements. You have actually gone to market selling something that somebody is paying you for. Therefore, you have to have a clear process as to how this marketing loop completes. Because remember, at every point where your chain breaks, somebody is likely to have a nasty experience and talk about that experience. Therefore, every touch point with the customer is a moment for marketing. Physical placement. We just discussed where are you going to place your product, and in that place, how is it going to show up? You will have to understand where is your product placed so that it gets maximum vantage point. It has maximum visibility. Are you supplying to a jewelry store that is stocking your product? If yes, please negotiate for a proper placement of your product so that you can get the proper visibility. Next, we come to people. Who are the people who are involved in taking your product to market? Is it going to be a customer service executive? Is it going to be a salesperson? Or are you selling at Amazon? And who is coordinating with the Amazon team? Once you have identified a decision point in each of these 7 areas, you are done with your marketing strategy. Let's move on then to what are the marketing channels that you will employ. Like we said, online you can choose to have SEO, SEM to popularize your page, your website. You can choose to work with Amazon people. You can also look at a website. Then there is email marketing, and there is a whole lot of content that we will put together that talks about our brand. All this is called content marketing. This is all a part of what you will do online. Offline, like I said, you may choose to work with other retail stores. You may set up your own kiosk. You may work with distributors. Once you have taken all these decisions across the 7 Ps and decided from your goals to your USPs to your customer to what the competition is doing and deciding how much budget you want to put, you are set to roll out your marketing activities. Remember, there are a couple of things that you must always do when you roll out your marketing. Launch the marketing campaign or marketing communication. Monitor it carefully to see what is the kind of results you're getting, and remember to optimize it. Especially if you're doing digital marketing online, you must optimize to see how can I get better results out of this. Lastly, you've spent some money, right, taking your product to market. So you must measure and see what is the result of this marketing. There are a few ways and metrics that you can measure. These are called key performance indicators, and you will be using some of these to identify what is the success of your marketing. How many website visitors did you get because of the marketing activities? How much web traffic did you get from the ad that you put on Meta? How many conversions or leads did you get? How many leads of people who put the product in the shopping cart? How many actual sales did you get? These kind of things will show you what is the success of your marketing campaign. Sometimes we also look at things like social mentions. How many people mentioned you? Did you supply it to some kind of an influencer? Those are influencer marketing activities, which has also helped you in taking this a step forward. I hope this was useful for you to be able to craft out your own marketing strategy. In the next section, we will be understanding how to create a brand out of a business that you've started. Stay tuned. I'll see you again in the next module.